Greetings to everyone out at Gloria Willis Middle School. My name is David Harrington. I am the College and Career Facilitator at FL Schlegel High School. Today I'm going to talk to you about the career pathways that are available for you at Schlegel. And before I explain really what that means, what I just want you to know and to keep in mind while you watch this presentation is that our goal at FL Schlegel is to make sure that you are college and career ready by the time you graduate high school. Whether that means you're going to go off to college and you know what you want to major in and you've got a goal in mind, or whether you've got a skill set and certifications and a background knowledge in a certain career and you're ready to hit the ground after graduation and start earning a good living, those are both amazing goals. And that's what we want for you more than anything. Keeping that in mind, I'm going to start a presentation for you, and we're going to talk to you about some of the opportunities that are available for you in our career pathways. So let's go here. And let's start the presentation. So what is a career pathway? Well, really, it's just a series of classes and experiences that you're going to have in high school that are going to be focused on a certain profession or industry. They will start out very general and very low level your freshman and sophomore year. But as you begin to build on your high school career and you get to junior and senior year, your classes will get more rigorous, more specific and detailed. And then you'll also have the opportunity to have some non-traditional learning focused on these career pathways. Non-traditional learning. What I mean by that really is just getting out of your seat. You're not taking a test, you're not taking notes, you're not reading from a book or listening to a teacher. You're actually talking to people in industry, doing high-level, long-term projects based in a certain industry field. You're possibly leaving the building and going to an internship or going off to a lab and studying something in detail, possibly even earning a real certification that you'll be able to use to get a job whenever you leave high school. So it really starts low and then it builds, but everything will focus on this career pathway. Before I begin to talk about the pathways themselves, let me explain this graphic. What you see up here is the name of the pathway, a very general description. In red, you're going to see some possible careers that are available from this pathway. And then you're going to see a series of courses and then some additional information down here. So let me talk about the series of courses. These are the courses that you will take along with your other high school classes, not in addition to, but they'll be built right into your normal high school schedule and will help fulfill credits that you need to graduate. But these credits and these classes are going to focus on this specific career pathway. So let's talk about biomedical. First of all, let me say this is not, like working with patients in a hospital. You can work in a hospital, or you might be working in a lab in industry. Really, these are for people who are interested in science, people who love doing measurements, mixing chemicals, creating something in science, and it's focused on the health and well-being of both animals and humans and everything in between. So it's creating products for the health and well-being of both animals and humans. You'll see the different jobs listed there: research scientist, biomedical technician, and you'll see the list of classes that you would be taking every year, and you'll see how they build. The great thing about biomedical is by the time you reach your junior or senior year, you'll go into what's called the Bio Plus program. The Bio Plus program, we have an amazing lab. It's right across the parking lot from Schlegel. You would leave Schlegel for half a day, you'd go over to the lab, you put on your lab coat, you get in there, you get hands-on, you get some training, and what it results in by the time you graduate is a real certification. You can see that here, the manufacturing technician level 1, and that certification can be used the day that you graduate to go out and get yourself a good job in this field. So this may be for you, the biomedical pathway. The next one is our corrections, security, law, and law enforcement. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, there are a lot of different levels of jobs within law enforcement, whether you want to work in corrections or private security, or whether you just want to be a cop. I know I've spoken to many students who want to become detectives. They've seen the CSIs, they love the shows, and they love the documentaries. this would be a great pathway for you. You're going to get an opportunity to learn about forensic science and interrogation and crime scenes, emergency management, law, and all of these things that sort of focus around these careers. You're going to see that we have these classes here that build, and then we have some great opportunities by the time you hit your 12th grade to actually participate in things like youth court. We have an actual internship that we work with the KCKPD. We have students in the summer, and they work right alongside with real officers, and it's a great experience, and it would give you a really good knowledge base for whether this would be the thing for you once you graduated. So if you're feeling like you want to give back to your community and you want to represent in a different way, I think this is a great career pathway to go into. Digital media, this is a great one. We are surrounded every day with digital media. It comes to us from all of our platforms. It's coming off the airwaves, it's coming on the TV, it's streaming, it's on the social media platforms. Digital media has to be created. Audio and video production is a growing field. It's one that allows people to be artistic with their ideas and their passions. And really, we have a great teacher in this pathway. We have an amazing digital media center with all of the latest computers and technology. And so if you're someone who likes to shoot video, mix audio, and create something that means something for other people, digital media is a great field to go into. And in all honesty, there's no end to the amount of jobs in this field. That's just growing and growing every day. It's a lot of fun. It's cutting edge. And so possibly digital media would be for you. Engineering. So everyone knows what an engineer does basically. They build things. What you may not know is there are a lot of different kinds of engineers out there. You've got mechanical and civil and structural, electrical, chemical. I mean, it goes on, and there is a lot of need for new engineers with new ways of thinking and new ideas to come into the field and lend their life experience to this industry. We have an amazing teacher, Mr. Turner, who is in this career pathway at Schlegel. We got a brand new engineering lab a couple of years ago. We've got 3D printers, we've got robotics, we've got latest computers, all of these sort of computer-aided drafting programs. All of this is encompassed within this pathway of engineering. And so if you've always thought to yourself, maybe I can be the one to build that next amazing machine or that next amazing structure for my city, or I can help create something that would mean something to the world, engineering is a fantastic field to go into. It's constantly growing. And at Schlegel, it's really one of our most popular career pathways. Marketing. So everyone knows about marketing. It's ads, right? But what you maybe have not thought about is all the different ways that ads are delivered to us and what a real impact they have on our lives. Whether that's coming through social media, whether that's the commercials you see while you're watching Hulu, or whatever the case may be, you're watching the football game and you see these amazing ads coming through. These are young minds like yourself that have an understanding of the people around them. They have an understanding of what people want, and they know how to deliver a certain product or service to them in such a way that it makes them want to have it. And so if you've ever looked at an ad and thought to yourself, I could have done better than that, or that commercial was stupid, or I don't know why they decided to target this specific audience when it's really this other audience that is wanting this product. If you've ever thought that way, then you may already be a marketer. You may be someone who knows what the public wants and how to deliver that message to them. Marketing also encompasses a lot of different things: audio, video, print, and everything in between. And so one thing too is here in Kansas City, we're really lucky. We have a great marketing field of entrepreneurial businesses and there's a lot of them. And so just to say that this field is growing would be an understatement. It's really skyrocketing, and really it needs people like you, young people, that have their pulse on the nation around them, and that you can deliver what your experience is back to the world and put that into the form of marketing. So if that's something that inspires you or something that you like, looking at and participating in, we have a great program at Schlegel in marketing. Programming and software development. So there's no need to really say how in need programmers are today. Everything that we do, especially being in quarantine as we are, is being done through software development and coding. All the web pages you see, Zoom programs written by a software developer, right? All the social media stuff, all the streaming stuff, YouTube and Netflix and everything else all runs on different platforms that are developed by software designers. And so if you're into coding, if you're into video game creation, if you're into web page design, if you're into learning how to build the foundation of the internet, this is an amazing career for you. If you like computers and you want to learn how to create something that's revolutionary, I mean, we've all heard that story of the young entrepreneur who developed an app and now he's a billionaire, and he did it all because he understood, programming, and he knew what people wanted. That could be you. Anyone with the background knowledge in this field can skyrocket right to the top. You can see that there's a lot of opportunities here. There's some certifications and some things that you can get when you leave this program. And we have some great teachers in this field. So maybe programming and software development is for you. Teaching and training, one that is very close to my heart. Obviously, I've been in education for almost 20 years now. And in all honesty, I just can't think of a better way to give back to your community than being a teacher. We need young people like you, people who have grown up in KCK, they've gone to KCK schools. We need you to go to college, get your teaching certification, and come back to KCK schools and help inspire young people to become all that they can be. And really, that's what teaching is about. It's about learning. It's about learning and understanding the potential in people, building and nurturing that potential, and helping them to achieve greatness. So if you've ever thought about giving back to your community, if you've ever had a teacher in your life that inspired you, then maybe this pathway is for you. We do have K-Step Up, which is actually a series of real college courses that you can take while you're in high school, that by the time you graduate, you'll have real college credits already in education, and that will help shorten the amount of time that you have to go to college, as well as giving you a real world understanding of what it may take for you to become a teacher. Please come back and be a teacher. Be a part of the career pathway. We need more people out here. So this could be a great career pathway for you. That's really all of our pathways. If you did not see something specific for yourself, don't fear. There is a lot of opportunities for you to take college courses, to go into technical education training. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and we can fit all of your needs here at Schlegel. I really believe that to be true. And these pathways are very broad. They are all hitting cutting edge industries. We have a lot of great teachers in the pathway again, and a lot of exciting opportunities for you once you get into these pathways. Before I leave, a couple of things. This is my email address. I welcome any and all emails from students asking questions about these career pathways. No question is too small or too big for you to reach out and let me know, hey, what do you want to know before you get to Schlegel, right? I'm here for you. I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. Also, the counselors are going to talk to you also about enrolling for classes next year. When you have that conversation with them, please talk to them about one of these pathways, one of them that maybe sparked some interest for you. And that's going to let those counselors know what direction to start scheduling your classes. Okay, so that's about it, Gloria Willis. It has been my great pleasure speaking with you today. I so look forward to having you next year as freshmen. We're all hoping that you're going to walk through that door in August, and we're going to have real in-person classes. We're going to get back to the way things used to be. You are really a class of hope for all of us. And so it's been my true pleasure to speak with you today, and I look forward to seeing you in the halls next year. Thank you.